and then I went back, September of last year. I'd gone for a few days, and then I went back, I don't know, around Christmas time. And even in that short couple month period between these visits, there were businesses that I had gone to that were already shuttered. And there were businesses I was surprised that are still remained open. So, there, and, like somebody introduced me to the I Love Saipan store. That's just like the catch-all for everything you ever want to buy about loving Saipan. And they have a lot of items that you can't find in other places. So we've gone there a couple of times. And the places, I mean, they were so grateful when they had customers. And that's how disappointing it was. I felt badly because it's a large store with a lot of merchandise, huge inventory. And everybody that's in there is, trying to hawk the wares. You know what I mean? They're out there just trying to push the sales, and it's difficult because you can't survive. I mean, a lot of things were really ultimately too expensive, to purchase when you can get it somewhere else or even online. But they were doing their best to, give a discount or, cause some relief. But I can't imagine every day there's the normal citizens of Saipan frequent that store, not like they did with tourists when they were there.
Well, I'll tell you, I Love Saipan is the kind of store that everybody does go to here, for sure. One, aside from getting quick gifts, that's a great spot, right? And that's one of those. This is, by the way, this is like the best free promotion for I Love Saipan. But it really is. I could say that this is when I have an event, if I have to host, and I want a really nice island shirt that I want to wear for something like that. If I want to add something new to what's going on, I go there. Because they have it, and they have a good price, like those Tory Richards shirts, the real fancy schmancy island shirts. They've got them, which is great because you're not going to be getting them. Otherwise, you're going to get Joe's brand, which is good job, Joe. But like it's not as Tory Richards. But then they got the chocolates, all the everything. So they are a really good store that local folks go to for sure. But
I'm glad to hear that because I didn't know what the survival rate was. I'd actually gone to the Joe 10 store. We were looking for good old fashioned jewelry. And, they're trying to upsell us on the, the higher brand jewelry, right?
Yeah. Oh,
and
yeah.
I was waiting for my friend to pay for her jewelry, $12 jewelry, by the way. I was perusing the fresh Christmas trees and seeing that one of them was about 5 feet tall and cost about $500. And I thought, that was. It was in December.
So I am not a $500 tree guy, but I do get fresh trees, and we get them from Joe 10. And I pay about $100 to like $130, I think was the most I ever spot. So, but I'm not looking for that 8-foot tree. Now that tree you must have been a real special tree. But the ones that I've gotten there, again, the smaller ones, they get the job done too. But $500, we're talking about trees.
I was pretty shocked myself. I thought, golly, somebody is going to be in need of a Christmas tree. And I think that's why it was during the time where it was right before Christmas and things were starting to, slow down in that whole arena. People already had their lights up or they already had their plans going. I've seen, tons of houses and places where they were celebrating with the lights were all up and, we was in the thick of the season, so maybe they were just trying to pick out the top dollar. Whoever can come in for a 5 to 6 foot tree at 500 was going to win. But that was a little steep for, I'm thinking, most people.
Well, now's the time to buy your Christmas lights too. Fun fact, because in Saipan Christmas time they go kind of crazy. So you want to buy all your Christmas lights now. You can't do that with the tree, not a fresh tree. But the prices, if you thought the tree was expensive, wait till you see the lights at that time.
I hadn't thought about shopping for Christmas at Joe 10 before.
But hey, I'll tell you what, Joe 10's think about it. Joe 10's been around, they're about 75 years. And so think about all the things that they've weathered, the spikes. And I would think generally it's been a pretty big climb all the way from when they started. But this is a pretty significant dip. The one thing that is keeping us going is that federal money that comes in for all the agencies that employs all these different folks. It's not a direct handout, but it keeps people working. It keeps all those agencies open and funded. Now, and we also get the public assistance. and that helps as well. But if it weren't for that, where we would be even rougher, and not being able to have somebody to go to bat for us with the airlines is a big deal. And trying, it would be easier if we had our own immigration, right? But the other stuff that we wouldn't have is that. And when people aren't flying to where you live, and that's the number one driver that we've got, we'd be in a real rough spot without it. So either way, we're making it work. But I brought up Joe Ted too, because watching them weather these storms and seeing how they manage to do it, and not just them. I mean, there's a lot of little mom and pops that come and go, but a big organization like Joe 10 to be able to stick around and get through it. And then we'll see how these other folks do it. I don't know how some of the big hotels are doing it right now. Our occupancy is so low. We've had a few close and everything. The good news is, so yesterday, by the way, I'll give you a little inside baseball. Nothing too crazy. It's all legal and stuff. But we have our stakeholder meetings with the military every quarter. You guys have the bases right there, so anyone wants to roll down the street and have a meeting, they can. But here, we get an update every quarter about what they're doing out here. And one of the things they're doing, they're going to have another big exercise this summer. The one that we had last summer was massive, and it was a boon to the economy here. I mean, it was having a whole bunch of people here for like a month, and it was, again, massive. This summer, it's going to be a different one. It's going to be Valiant Shield. You probably heard that name before. But It's coming back, and it's going to be around longer. We're talking like 2 or 3 months of hundreds of people being here in Saipan. So that's hotel rooms and all of that. So hotel rooms, rent-a-cars, meals, restaurants, VFW, yay. Hopefully we'll get a bunch of folks over there too. But that really was the tide that lifted all boats last summer. And we're hoping to experience that again this summer. We'd rather have that all year, and not military necessarily, but we'd rather have that kind of an economic level all year. But we'll take it in that burst because that's what we got.
And that's what you do well. And to your point, 75 years in business is no joking matter when you have weathered the ups and downs, not only of weather but the economy. These old, own stores that are passed down from the generations of people who created it and founded it have the staying power because of the loyalty of the people. And you're really only as good as the service that you're providing and the people who are at the front door inviting you to come in. And there is no shortage of that, just, inherently in the people of Saipan. So, every opportunity that I get, I almost went this past weekend. Every opportunity I get, it's that to me is a place where nobody knows me. I can do anything that I want, drive around the island and, eat empanadas all day, and nobody cares. And everybody's grateful and happy that you're in their hotel. So it's one of my getaway spots, and it has become like, it's better than driving around the island in Guam is flying over to Saipan if I can.
Oh, please do. By the way, when you come here next time, I got to take you to the empanada district. It is. Yeah,
I hear that. I guess it's subjective, right? Because everybody's got their favorites. But yeah, absolutely. I'm down for the empanada tour.
Oh, yeah. They're right next to each other. It's awesome. So,
cool. All right.
You'll enjoy it. And then you got to show me some great stuff over there in Guam.
As soon as I get service when I land, you're the first person I'm going to call because it's going to be morning and that's what's for breakfast.
I love it.
All right. Hey, my friend. Hey, take good care, Brad. Thanks. Good reporting. We appreciate your time.
Hey, thank you. Have a great day. By the way, for the last 9 minutes we've been on my show, I just went cold into it just to have you on there with everybody here, too. So I haven't played a commercial, a song, or anything yet.
Hero and half a day to all the people in Saipan. Thank you, brother. I appreciate this.
All right. Take care. Have a great day. Say hey to Dice for us.
Oh, she's right here, Dice.
Hey, good morning, Guam.
Yeah.
Everyone in the scene, I love you guys.
Oh, okay. Listen to that voice. Oh, I love that voice.
Yeah, I know you miss it.
Yep.
You miss it. Well, thanks a lot for tuning into us and tuning into Dice. We appreciate this, Brad. Have a wonderful day. Take good care.
You too. Take care. Love you, Guam.
Bye. Love you, Saipan. 20
right.
minutes. 20 minutes now before 8
Take
o'clock.
care. All right. Well, that was Patty Arroyo. Nice little treat. We went cold into it for our show. Sorry. We started the conversation earlier, and then this was the second phone call we had this morning. She is on the radio, The Wave, down there in Guam, and wanted to catch up with some stuff that was happening in Saipan. And then she had a big break for the news, and then she called us back, and I was looking at the clock. I'm like, I can't go late. We got to get you guys started. So we did. Anyway, great to see all you guys. We haven't even gotten started yet officially, so let's get that party started. All right, so here's a little tune for you. We're going to get started.
Alarm clock bark, sky still gray, radio clicks on, static haze. Good morning, Marianas, in my face. Brad yelling, wake up, Saipan, no escape. Coffee burns my lip, he laughs in my kitchen. Talks like he knows every bruise that I am in. Good morning, Marianas. Rise up, Saipan. Hearts on the harbor, headlines in his hand. Good morning, Marianas. Live from the reef to the ridge. Bread with the weather and a dare on the bridge. Traffic on Beach Road, kids half dressed. He jokes about rain and unpaid rent. Says call the show, tell me what you regret. Then plays our song like a second chance bet. He says say your name, we say it like a prayer. Through busted speakers, we are almost there. Good morning, Marianas. Rise up, Saipan. Shacks and condos, all sing with the fan. Good morning, Marianas. Old scars, new daylight. Brad talks nonsense, somehow gets it right. Who is this voice in my cracked dashboard? Why does it feel like he is keeping score of every tired island soul dragged out of bed? Every maybe I will make it spinning in my head. Good morning, Marianas. Rise up, Saipan. Bad roads, good stories, all part of the plan. Good morning, Marianas. Yeah, shout it again. Brad says you are awake, so start living it then.
Good morning, Mariana. 7:44 here on Thirsty Thursday. Holy smokes. We got a heck of a day lined up for you today. There's so much stuff to talk about between everything that happened on Monday. Tuesday was super packed. Yesterday, we had to cut the show short because of all the stuff that was going on. And here we are Thursday. I can't believe we're already here. It's been a while. It went by pretty fast. But we're here and ready for you. And it's a beautiful day out there today. We had that funnel cloud, a water spout. We got a great photo sent to us that shows it from the water side all the way down to the water. We'll post that up there for a second. But right now, by the way, up there at Saipan International Airport, 76 degrees here in Saipan. Humidity's at 97%, but it feels so nice and cool outside. I'm telling you, it's great. You almost don't need the aircon, almost. But driving down the road feels pretty good. By the way, if you're going out there on the water, Save for the rando funnel cloud, there is a high surf advisory that's going all the way till 4 p.m. on March 9th. That's not today. That's like over the weekend and everything. So high surf advisory and a rip current statement for folks all over the place here in Saipan. So be careful. It is not an easy day on the water. Today, though, we're looking at a high near 85, scattered showers, partly sunny skies, winds coming out of the east, and a 30% chance of rain. It was raining already this morning, so maybe we check that box and we're good to go. Tonight, though, it's going to drop all the way down. It says the low is 76. That's what it is right now. And it's going to be windy. The wind's actually going to pick up throughout the day and tonight. And the rain tomorrow and Friday night. I know Friday night rain is going to happen. The wind's really going to whip up and the rain. But the good news is tomorrow, Friday, even if the weather is not all that sexy, it's going to be pretty awesome in here because we're going to have the man, the myth, the legend. No, not Tobot Castro, but that is you too, buddy. We're going to have Landon Idlet is going to be with us from the National Weather Service in Guam. He's going to be here. He's in Rota today. He flies to Saipan later today. He spent yesterday in Rota catching all kinds of folks up on all these different programs. And he'll be back in Saipan today, and he will be on our show tomorrow. By the way, tomorrow we are getting off the air at the time because if you guys want a treat, if you're austerity tomorrow, if you're not working tomorrow, even if you are working tomorrow and you want to give yourself a morning break, it's going to be great. It's the walk and roll. It's something that happens with our friends over at the Center for Living Independently. Hannah Banana reached out to us to let us know about it. And so we'll be there tomorrow at 9:30. It's going to be a nice walk. maybe the nicest walk down Beach Road that you've taken. Come join us tomorrow. We're going to be out there at 9:30. And we're going to take a stroll with our friends from CLI there. Use it as a fundraiser for them, too. So it's like a walkathon, but you can walk or roll or stroll or whatever you want to do to get down the beach pathway. We are so excited about it, and we hope you are, too. Hopefully you guys can join us. Yeah, there you go. Tobot says, dang, I can roll for sure. By the way, Tobot, the man, the myth, the legend. Great to see you, my friend. And there's a whole lot of you guys out there today, too. I can see. Mike, great to see you this morning. Happy pre-Friday. You know, what a great way to put it. Pre-Friday. That's the smart way. Andrew Roberto, he said, hey, surf into the water spout. That would be, I've heard of Sharknado. This would be Surfnado. That would be awesome. I'm down. I'm part of this. I'm here for it. Ina Atau says, good morning, Brad and Marianas. Great to see you, Ina. Thanks for being here with us. Frank Rasa says, buenas Brads on Marianas. Great to see you. Thanks for joining us today. Frankie Hart's in the building. Says, good morning, Brad. Go Bills. I love it. I love it. Ricky Castro says, good morning, Marianas. Good morning, Brad. Thanks, Ricky. Great to see you out there on your lunch break in the mainland right now. PJ Victoria. Wait, are you in Colorado Springs or are you back in the PN Dubs? Not sure. Marianne Kalilaman, though, says, Leso Mwamwai, Brat, and all the CNMI. Great to see you. I love it. And Atau, Queen of the Cat Gifts in the house. Great to see you. Evelyn Kango is here with us again this morning. Katie Ann, I got it right today, now that I know. Good morning. Thanks so much for joining us today. Connie Park Baza says, good morning, Eric, Brad, Tobot, and the Marianas. She's got a fan club. I love it. She's got her crew. And Eric Moffness is with us as always. He's always got those uplifting messages. Today he says, good Friday Eve, Brad, Sinamai, and Parpiling, Niao Mariano, Primon Tobot, Auntie Connie, Prima Luisa, Sis PJ Victoria, and everyone listening in this wonderful station. Have a blessed and safe day. Take care, stay safe, and God bless you and your family. Always, it's a beautiful day. It is a beautiful day. You're right, Eric, man. I'll tell you, all those kind of messages, all you guys being here and being a part of this is what makes this stuff great. Joshua Brazel, man. Dude, your photos are always great, but your photos of the blood moon that we posted were amazing definition and clarity. I know because you got all the great tools and all that stuff, but man, it was gorgeous. Thanks for sending that to us. Lito Skilling, great to see you. Thanks for joining us today. Great to see you. Oh, even Benjamin Kosam is in the house. Great to see you guys too. Man, I'll tell you, when we start off with having a phone call with one of the fancy folks from Guam, one of the celebrities over there of the morning show, it is something special. Oh, Saipan Nenny is here, by the way. Saipan Nenny. Love that, your profile pic. But your zingers in the comments for different folks and some of the things, you got me laughing all day. You know, because I get notifications of all the things. I don't always get to see every single one, but when I see them, when I see something funny, I'm automatically expecting to see your name attached to it. Milan to Minsk, no way, great to see you. One of the all-time best hashers I know. And PJ's back in Seattle, the home of the Super Bowl champions. My gosh, so much stuff today. I want to give you a reminder in case you didn't know. I put it on the thing every time and all that stuff, and you'll see it hit the ticker at some point or another. But you guys can call the show. It's 789-2323. Hey, but it's long distance. That's a problema. You can WhatsApp 670-789-2323. And I'm looking at this because I want to make sure that the settings are right so I can actually hear your phone call this time. Because true story, there you go. We use this phone often. I like using that one for the live streams so that I can use the other phone for all the messages and WhatsApp and all that other stuff. Oh, yeah, Saipan say trying to get your reactions up. By the way, that's an important thing. If you guys are watching, please like this post while you're watching it and leave a comment. That is such a big deal for our algorithm and all that stuff. Even it's almost like making a donation to the page when you do stuff like that. All those interactions, it shows that you're there and you're having fun, and it helps other people find the show. So give it a like. You could even say, go fly a kite, Brad. That works too. Mario Valentino, man, one of the best guys I know. And he's over there in Guam, but I'll tell you, I got to message you next time I'm heading over so we can grab some lunch. You and your brother, just two of the best guys, like two solid dudes, you know, and if you guys don't know them, you have missed out on their awesomeness here in the Marianas. Eldon Dela Cruz is watching. Now, I know you're off island for sure. I just can't remember where you're at in the world, but I remember you were watching from somewhere else before, so thanks for being here. Mike says, hey, I've been out of touch lately, but whatever became of the GOP runoff? Oh, my gosh. That is so last week. I'll tell you all about it. Mike, I'll tell you, before we get on to the other stuff, the GOP primary is not happening because Vinny Sablan is not going to be running for governor. He has said that he's going to run for Senate. So that's great. But the former governor, Ralph Torres, is running for governor. He hasn't officially announced who his running mate is, but we have a pretty strong suspicion, and not suspicion, you know, we have a pretty strong idea, like we were just talking with Patty, that it's the lieutenant governor, but that's what we're expecting to hear. Eldon Dela Cruz over there in Utah. There you go. That's great. I have never been to Utah. I've got a great buddy from the Army who's out there who just posted the other day, and it's beautiful out there from what I hear. Then he says Dennis probably running with Ralph. Yeah, that's what I would expect. You know, that is what we're expecting too. But you know, it remains to be seen. You know, that decision is going to be made by them, not by us. But that's what we're expecting too. Just from reading the tea leaves, you know, watching all the posts for the past year. So that's kind of what we expect to have happen. But hey, so now you know, if you missed out on all that, that's what's happening with that. So that was supposed to be in April, and now that's just not happening. You know, yesterday was a big deal because we had the press conference with the governor's office. And this is something that they told us about last week. We wanted to hear about it last week, but imagine being the governor of the CNMI. You come back on Friday, and you're coming back to your commissioner of police got fired, your grants manager got fired, and you didn't know about it. You got to put all that stuff to bed. You got the folks from Boehm here. You got people screaming outside about, and and that's what coming back to the office, you know. So he had an interesting day last week. So he granted us about 5 minutes. You saw that interview that we had with him. And so this was the first time that he got everyone together to have a wrap up about what that whole trip was to DC and who went with him. And he ended up bringing a lot of the team that ended up coming. Oh, wow, we got a call already. Somebody's calling on my other phone. Hold on. Please text me is what I'm messaging. The number for the show is 789-2323. If you call my cell phone, probably in 5 minutes, I'll call that number back because we'll take a break. Anyway, so the governor had his team there. He had the team that went to DC to do the 902 talks and the IGIA stuff. You know, he had all his advisors there, and he had people remotely as well. So you've got Michael Sablon, Alex Sablon, Joe Guerrero, Joshua Wise. You've got Tracy Narita, Vicky Villagomez, Clyde Narita is in the room. Warren Villagomez is there. Jamaica Tyrone is there. And Matt DeLeon Guerrero is there. Remotely, you've also got our Congresswoman Kimberly King Hines, Jason Osborne, and Wesley Bogdan, CJ Bermudez. And boy, apologies if I am forgetting anyone who's Henry Hofschneider, of course, was sitting right next to him. I feel like there's got to be somebody or two that I'm missing out. And if I am, Dispensa. Brian St. Nicholas was there talking about the military part of it too. But I think that's just about it. Again, if I miss somebody, Dispensa. But anyway, he had the whole team that was there to give an update on what happened. And we heard a lot of good stuff and we heard a lot of not good stuff. But you know, the main thing that we heard is, remember back in September, we had that press conference where, I mean, has it that been that long ago? Where we heard it's a house on fire. We got to get our stuff together or we're out of luck. There's no help for us, or we could get some help, but we have to follow some guidelines from Insular Affairs under the Interior. And we got that $5.7 million and all that. Well, Secretary of Finance, Tracy Narita, said there's no second round of that coming. It's not happening. And that was like, wow. There's no, and like we wanted to start talking about that right away, but there were so many people that needed to talk that they need to give that. But you know, that was one of the big takeaways on this, is that there was not going to be a second round of all that stuff. In fact, we're going through the notes right here, but they've got a fiscal reform plan that they're working on. But the reason why there's going to be no second round is because there's no funding vehicle for that kind of assistance. But they're working on getting something different, like another $60 million a year for helping to develop our infrastructure and our government and everything. But we've got to come up with a great plan for that. And now we've got 30 days to get that stuff going. Now, are they going to have every specific thing done in 30 days? Probably not. It's probably going to be a really great outline with a pretty great framework for it, but they're going to have to fill in a lot of those details. But the federal government, they want all the details. But either way, they're talking about up to $60 million a year for this kind of stuff. And then we're trying for another 20 or so million. And what are you talking about? Where's that coming from? Well, it's what they call the cover over funds. What's cover over fund? I'm so glad you asked. So, you know, all these companies that are coming in to do like this military construction, this is why it's important to get it done now. All these companies that are coming in that are federal contractors, so the people getting the high contracts, and then how we get the subcontracts over here. Those people are paying federal taxes on their stuff, on those contracts, and bringing everything out here, setting everything up. But they're not paying they're not paying local taxes on those things because they're doing all that business from the U.S. and bringing it here. Our finance folks are saying, hey, they're doing all that work here. We should get some of that. That sounds pretty legit, right? Right. IRS disagrees, but they're working on it. And so this is under 603B. Oh, we've got someone here. Hold on one second. It should be open. Yeah, I thought it was open. Come on in. Oh, by the way, today's show's gotten so much better. But we're going to finish talking about this, and then we're going to take a real quick break. But then we're going to introduce you, reintroduce you to our special surprise guest. Oh my God, there's a box of goodies over here too. Man, a ray of sunshine just walked into our studio this morning. Brian, great to see you. So getting back to it, we'll talk about this stuff. So the cover over funds, and so we're working on that now to try to get that tax money from all those federal contractors that are doing all the work in Saipan, Tinian, and Rhoda. And if that happens again, Secretary of Finance saying that could be up to $20 million right there. So they're looking everywhere to try to get it. And they're saying, hey, basically, if you're not going to give us a handout, that's good because we're not looking for it. Just they said not a handout, but a hand up. But in this case, this is really just talking about like, hey, you're doing the work here. How can you not pay taxes on the materials that you're bringing in and the work that's being done here, that contract? We should get a piece of that. And I think they're going to make a really good case for it. And we're going to get something out of it, and that would be awesome. Other things that are happening, again, this is a quick wrap up, then we got to take a real quick break before Brian gets on here. There's stuff going on. The governor was talking about, and other things happening with the military here. There's going to be projects in Tinian that are ongoing. You already know about what's going on with the divert airfield over there by the airport and everything at the North Field. But in Rhoda and Saipan, there's going to be some improvements at the airport too. They're going to have some warehouses there. They're called casemans, really Quonset huts, but pretty big, like really big Quonset huts, like 5,000 square feet each. And 7 of them would be in Saipan, 6 of them in Rhoda. Also, looking at doing more things with the Navy. The governor talked about submarines yesterday, and he talked about the economic impact that they would have between them coming over with their supports and everything, like up to like 1,000 people coming per trip and staying for a long time. And, when you think about those destroyers that come in, what is that, about 350 people? Well, you get like that times 3 for a longer time, big economic impact too. Again, not going to solve the whole issue that we got, but it's like one of those extra things. Also talked about bringing, this part was from a meeting yesterday, but bringing ships to Tinian as well. Smaller because of the port, but still ships in general. Also, we heard about the tourism effort to bring Philippines under the Guam CNMI visa waiver program as well. And that could be a really big deal about travel back and forth between the Philippines and the CNMI. If you're able to do that, again, that's not us in charge of our own immigration, but boy, that's a big deal. If you're able to fly visa-free between the CNMI and the Philippines, that would be pretty massive. All right, what else do we have here? We talked about the military being concerned about the limitations of cabotage. That's not just the song by the Beastie Boys. Listen up, y'all. But it is about cabotage. That's about flying foreign carriers between the islands. Like flying, like if Jeju went from Korea to Saipan to Guam, they can't do the Saipan to Guam part. But the military's on our side as far as this one goes because it's starting to affect their operations too. So we've got allies over there in Washington, D.C. trying to get that cabotage exemption for us. We're also trying to get that exemption for Annex 6, and it sounds like they were pretty supportive from the D.C. side, from Homeland Security, that they seem to be on board for that for us, which is really good. They also said that this meeting was a great opportunity for the folks in the CNMI to dispel a few myths. One of those being overstayers that are coming out here for that EVS tap. They said that those overstayers are, and the numbers that we're getting from Customs and Immigration and Border Patrol and Homeland Security, is that it's less than 1/4 of 1% is the overstayer percentage. So what is that? Like somebody left their shoe behind? It's something very small. So that's good. The other thing is that all these things that they're looking at doing to get federal assistance to the Marianas, they don't have to do anything new. They don't need congressional actions to make this stuff happen. They're trying to work within all the existing laws to move all this stuff forward, which is really good because they don't have to create new mechanisms to get stuff done. So awesomeness for us, for sure. All right. Yeah. All right, you guys. Hey, before we take a real quick break, just want to say, hey, Richard Lazama's in the house. Great to see you back again. And Norma Yvette, great to see you guys. Thanks so much for being back here. And Mike going back here says, nice. Thanks for the update. Also, do we have CNMI task force yet for deep sea mining? No, but that's a great question. I'll tell you about that in a second. And he said, yep, Jason was the guy. Was a curious addition. Still sus after the explanation from the governor himself. Inquiring minds want to know. Well, I'll tell you what. He is somebody who's been involved in the Marianas for about 18 years and had relationships with everybody. He's the reason why that meeting with Kristi Noem happened. His connections in Washington, D.C. That would not have happened without him on that team. And we met him when we went there in May also, and got to meet and have dinner with part of the White House staff. And someone who's got a direct line to the president to talk about the issues that are happening here and all that. So he's in there, and he helps us get in there. Now he is retained by an effort to by a company that was formed here to lobby on behalf of the CNMI. But the stuff that he's doing with the governor's office and that team, he's not being paid by the CNMI for any of that stuff. So him being able to get some of those doors open is good. But yeah, it's always good to be cautious. Angoshman says, good morning, Brad. Thanks for the coverage yesterday up at the Hills. See lots of people involved in 902. Just wondering who funded their trip, hotel, and food. I believe that all I know for sure, all the people on the private side paid for their own. The government did not pay for any of those people that are businessmen and business owners and all that stuff. They had to pay for their own, or their organizations paid, but it was not paid for by the government. The CNMI government, here's the thing I'm not sure of. I believe that the federal government ends up paying for the travel for that kind of an engagement for the government officials. But if not, that would be the CNMI side. So it's one of those two. I have a feeling that is funded by the folks at the federal level. But we can confirm that. That's a great idea. All right, I'll tell you what, we've been talking a lot and having a good old time, and it's going to get even more fun here in just a little bit. But we do got to take a quick break because we got some folks that give us some money to do this stuff. We got to make sure that they get all the support that they can, and please support the guys. We'll be right back.
Hey, bro, can I grab your bush?
Yeah, man, go for it.
Right on. Thanks, bro. Hey, bro, can I grab your bush too?
Sure, bro. Go ahead.
Thanks.
Now I can grab my own bush. Saipan, it's time to grab your bush. Pick up a 12-pack of ice-cold bush, and you're in for more than just a refreshing beer. Every 12-pack gives you a chance to win exclusive bush gear and more. So don't wait. Swing by your favorite store, grab your bush, and join the fun. Because here in Saipan, the best moments are even better with Bush. Grab your bush today.
If you think girls and women's equality matter, stand up. If girls and women's sports matter, and you want your daughters to have the same opportunity you had, stand up. If you know that it isn't fair or safe to allow males to compete in girls' sports, because it's, well, obvious, stand up. Don't be cowed by people who call you a bigot. You're not a bigot. Don't let men tell us how to be good girls. Don't let others tell you you just need to be quiet. Sit down. Be nice. It's not nice to further a lie. It's not mean to believe in women's equality. We deserve our own sports, privacy, fairness, safety. We deserve a chance to compete and win. So don't be nice. Don't be careful. Be honest. Be brave. Fight for women. We've come too far to give up now. And if you agree with that, stand up and stand with us.
Ed Donahue. President Trump says the U.S. mission in Iran came at the right time.
When crazy people have nuclear weapons, bad things happen. So we're in very good shape now.
At the White House, the president says it's all going as planned.
It's an amazing thing that's taking place before your eyes, because for 47 years we were pushed around, and we shouldn't have been. And I think I can say, and you see it as well as I do, you see the tremendous progress that's being made.
The Pentagon says a U.S. submarine sank an Iranian warship in international waters. In addition to striking Tehran, Israel hit the Iranian-backed Hezbollah militant group in Lebanon, while Iran fired on Bahrain, Kuwait, and Israel. After big losses yesterday on Wall Street, stocks are higher at the close. Oil prices have eased. The Senate is headed for a vote on the war in Iran. The legislation, known as the War Powers Resolution, gives lawmakers an opportunity to demand congressional approval before any further attacks are carried out. This is Minority Leader Chuck Schumer.
We have a chance to say enough to Donald Trump's military insanity.
Wyoming Republican John Barrasso says President Trump gave enough notice to Congress.
Why did Democrats object today? Why? It's because Donald Trump is president of the United States. That's why they're doing this.
Spain's foreign minister is denying that the government has changed its position on supporting the U.S. military operations against Iran. The foreign minister's comments contradict what White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt said today. The U.S. has issued the first commercial construction permit for a nuclear reactor in 8 years to a Gates-backed Wyoming project. Elon Musk was on the stand in a shareholder trial in San Francisco. He's accused of making false and misleading statements that drove down Twitter's stock price before he bought the social media platform for $44 billion. This is AP News. The U.S. is involved in another operation in South America.
The Pentagon says the U.S. and Ecuador have launched a joint military operation against organized crime groups in the South American country. Details, including the location and scope of the March 3rd operation, remain unknown. U.S. Southern Command says forces targeted what it calls, quote, designated terrorist organizations in Ecuador. The post on X also included a 30-second video showing a helicopter flying over a group of men on the ground. Ecuador's Foreign and Defense Ministries did not immediately respond to a request for comment. I'm Marcela Sanchez.
Interior Secretary Doug Burgum is meeting Venezuela's acting president, Delcy Rodriguez, as the Trump administration pushes to shape the country's oil and mineral sector. The visit follows a February trip by Energy Secretary Chris Wright, focused on oil. Venezuela holds major gold and copper deposits. I'm Ed Donahue, AP News.
If you see something, say something. And stay anonymous. Call Crime Stoppers at 234-7272 or submit a tip online at nmicrimestoppers.com. No names, no caller ID, no recordings, just your info. And if your tip leads to an arrest, you could earn up to $1,000 in cash. Your tips have helped take hundreds of criminals off the streets in the NMI. It works because of you. Crime Stoppers, we want your information, not your name. PHI is your local pharmacy serving customers in Cagman, Garapan, and Dandan since 1996. Shop PHI Pharmacy for all your prescriptions, and we even offer a large line of multivitamin supplements. Our Dandan location is open weekdays from 8 to 6 and 8 to 4 on weekends. Or visit our Garapan and Cagman locations weekdays from 8 to 6 and 8 to 1 on Saturdays. Check us out online at phipharmacy.com or follow us on Facebook. PHI is a locally owned independent community Health Mart pharmacy. Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care. Are you or someone you know living with a mental illness? Have you experienced abuse or neglect, denial of services, or discrimination because of a mental illness or disability? You have rights. NM Posse is the Northern Marianas Protection and Advocacy Systems Incorporated, and we're here for you. Individuals diagnosed with mental illness have human, civil, and legal rights under federal and local law. No one should be mistreated, denied services, or discriminated against because of a disability. NM Posse's PIME program provides protection and advocacy for individuals with mental illness and provides information about your rights, advocacy and assistance for eligible individuals, and support in cases involving abuse, neglect, or discrimination. Services are confidential and provided at no cost to eligible individuals. To learn more, call NM Posse today at 670 235-7273 or 7274, or email gborja@nmposse.org.
As the day unfolds with laughter and cheer, Brad's got the magic that brings us all near. Sharing tales of hope, dreams that shine bright. Good morning, Marianas, together we ignite. So join under the palm trees, we dance through the days. With rhythm and soul in so many ways. Together we rise through the moments we share. Good morning, Marianas, feel the love everywhere. Wake up to the sunshine in the morning light. Good vibes all around, everything feels right. Brad on the show, bringing joy to our day. Into the Marianas breeze, let the worries drift away. Yeah, that was the air. Connection grows stronger. We show that we care. Rock on to feel the soulful flow. Look right on in Mariana, that's where you belong. The sweet island breeze and the ocean's embrace. Brad's got the stories, sunlight behaves. Some signs meant to tint it, fall in this ride. Yeah, that we're shining with love as our guide. So raise your voices high, let the music play on. Good morning, Marianas, we're where you belong.
Nina's Kitchen, so delicious. I need a burger and a soda with it. It tastes so great, got me so
Good morning, Mariana. Say welcome back. It is 8:17 in the morning here on Thirsty Thursday. And you might see a little bit something different over here. We have Brian Camacho's in the house. What's up, Brian?
Half a day, Sinamai.
That's right. He said that we're allowed to give out his number. So if you're interested in this guy right here, just give us a call, 789-2323. You can make your pitch. Why should Brian go on a date with you? Just give us a call and he will answer that question. The most eligible bachelor out here in Saipan. I'm just teasing. But
You know where to find me.
yeah, he's ready. He's ready to go. Hey, Brian is with us today. He is, whenever you hear the news updates and everything, you see the sponsored stuff by PHI Pharmacy, and we've got them on there as well. But Brian is from PHI Pharmacy,
Yes.
and he's with us today. Last time he was on the show, he was giving out shots. No, not those kind of shots.
I wish.
Yeah, it was. There was no everybody. No, it was. He gave me a shot in the arm. It was the flu shot, and it was delicious. He got the vanilla one for me, and it was terrific. But anyway, today you got other stuff going on.
I got other stuff to promote.
No, wait. So let's catch up with you real quick.
Real quick.
What have you been doing? What's going on with your life?
Oh man, I'm back at the gym. I'm back running outdoors. So you'll see me here sometimes, like I said before.
Nice.
So, man, 2026 though, comeback is real.
Oh, I love it. The comeback is real.
Yes.
Well, you already started by coming back to the show.
Oh yeah.
So you're good to go now.
Yeah. Well, thanks for having me too.
No, it's great.
It's been a long time too.
Well, our fans have been asking for it.
Oh really?
They said we need more Brian in our
here
lives.
for you guys now.
Yes. All right, Brian. So welcome back. Great to have you.
Great.
What do we got going on today?
Oh man. So you're talking about the flu shot, and then I do want to show something to the viewers here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we have a flu shot promo going on at PHI Pharmacy in Dandan.
Ooh.
While supplies last, okay?
Wait, you're on the promo too?
I am.
You're holding up a You're wearing the same shirt.
Same shirt, same haircut. That's me right there. That's how you know it's Brian.
That's awesome.
So I kind of want to talk about this just a little bit.
Yeah, you can pull that closer.
I'll
People
do
will
that
really
right
be able to hear it.
Oh, hello.
Oh, yeah, they are loving that.
Nice, okay. So this is our flu shot promo. It's only available at PHI Pharmacy in Dandan because that's where we have all of our flu shots right now.
Okay.
And then it's covered with most private insurance and it's free for people that has Medicaid or patients who are uninsured. Well, because like the flu season is ending very soon, and we want to make sure the community gets access to these flu shots as soon as they can before the next flu season starts.
Good idea.
So,
awesome.
I'm gonna pull it up again here, and as you can see, while supplies last, you can call our other stores as well to inquire. But if you are gonna get your flu shot, call us anytime. We'll have it ready for you soon.
You want to get really fancy? Do you have that on your phone?
I don't, but I have the copy with me.
No, I was gonna say if you WhatsApp that to me, I could put that on the screen.
Oh yes, I mean I'll send it to you later. How about that?
All right, cool.
Sound good.
All right, so let me give it a thing real quick. PHI Pharmacy, and which is a Health Mart pharmacy. It's a flu shot promo. It's only at PHI in Dandan because Brian was saying that's where you got all your shot stuff, right? And it's covered with most private insurances for free, and it's free for uninsured and Medicaid patients too.
Yes.
So everybody, if you don't have insurance, you can go there and get it for free. That's awesome. They're available while supplies last, so you want to get there soon. You can give them a call at their Dandan Pharmacy, 670-235-6170. There you go, 6170-235-6170. That's the number for PHI and Dandan. Get it while supplies last. They're free. If you don't have insurance, that's insurance, that's a problema. Get on over there. Medicaid, you can do that as well. And most of your private insurances, they cover it too. So that's great stuff. That's awesome. Someone said, I think that's Michael, not Bry.
Who said that?
That's James Sablon Jr.
Oh my God. What's up, James? I know who you are.
That is awesome. All right. So now, is that a box full of flu shots today?
I mean, I wish there was flu shots, but it's only me and you here right now, right?
Yeah. We could go around. We will do a shot mobile, and we'll just start poking people in the arms. So we'll go around.
As we go, yes.
Nice.
I'll be there with you. The next thing I do want to promote, and I thought about it. So you know how the marathon is coming up this Saturday, right?
Yes.
Yes. So to all the runners out there, 5K, 10K, half and the full. Well, you may need to be hydrated. So
yes,
we got liquid IV at all of our stores as well.
Oh no way! Everybody talks about this stuff.
Oh yeah, and it's moving really fast too. So. We do have some stock at Dandan, obviously, and our other two stores as well. Once again, while supplies last, I know a lot of people have been asking for these stuff really recently as of late.
And which locations? All of them?
All three stores, yes.
Wow.
So we have lemon, lime, and strawberry. You can buy either the box or individual package, whichever you prefer. So
this stuff is great. My wife swears by this stuff. She gets for the kids, for their soccer and all this other stuff. And it is a big, do you know how much it is?
Well, I know it's $2.99 per piece, and then I believe the box, if I'm not mistaken, is around like maybe $14 or $16. But if you want to know the exact price, feel free to call us anytime.
Oh yeah, and again, all those phone numbers here. Let me have this.
Oh yeah,
so I can see it all the time.
You
can call them at Dandan 235-6170, at Cagman 256-0131, or Garapan 323-5000. All right. Yes. So that stuff is great. Wow. Liquid IV, you guys. It's so much better than powder IV.
I think so too. Yeah.
And by the way, if for all the Romans out there, it's not liquid 4. Okay, it is liquid IV. All right.
That is correct.
Wow. So these are there, and the marathon's coming up this weekend.
Oh yeah.
Marathon, half marathon, 10K, 5K.
You name it, it's going to be very busy down the streets here too.
Yeah, it is.
Going down the PIC. Mm-hmm. I can imagine that. Flat road for all the runners. I think everybody is happy about that.
And now that the Beach Road project is done, they can bring it back this way. Mm-hmm. That's a big deal.
Yeah. I'm not running it this year, but I'll probably be here early morning to support the runners.
No way!
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. So you'll probably see me there one day, so say hi.
All right.
All right.
All right, the box. Oh, someone said, is liquid IV good for hangovers?
Yeah, I mean, I've tried it myself. I say it works, so only one a day, though.
That is
I
great.
highly recommend it.
It is proven. It is proven.
By myself. All right, with that out of the way, I also want to
better than Christmas.
mention we got some, I don't think I bought it before, but we have like these Quest protein chips right here.
Ooh.
So I know the last time I was here about like the chocolate pastry bars and all that.
Yeah.
We got like chips like Doritos. But if you want like a healthier alternative with more protein, I know people love protein and all. We got like these two plus more flavors.
No way. And look at that, 19 grams of protein on the black one. The other one's got 20 grams of protein.
Oh, yeah.
And they've got low carbs too. For the green one, it says 3 grams of net carbs. The other one that has 4.
Yeah.
So if you're going to get into chips, this is the best way to go.
And only 140 calories too. Think about that.
No way.
Yeah.
Like your regular bag is way more than that. It's all fat and stuff. So how much are these things going for? Do you know?
If I'm not mistaken, I think they are also around $4, I'd say. I haven't ate these in a while because I need to stop. I'm eating too much of these.
But these are the premium ones. This is not, you're not just filling your face with the worst stuff. This is protein ones. So this is good stuff here. All right. So hold on. All right. Now, can I see them real quick?
Yeah.
Because I'm looking at these flavors. So this one's hot and spicy. This is the Piling Gazetmo of these chips, and then this one is chili lime. Oh man, chili lime.
That's
that
my
one's.
favorite.
It sounds like that's gonna be my favorite.
Like you're eating tortilla chips like that.
Yes, I'm a big fan of that. Hold on, I want to see because I have a feeling that I got a message. So what else do we got going on there? Hold on. By the way, good. Somebody, I had a feeling somebody might watch this and send me this promo. So I'm going to put this on the screen for your Flow Shot promo. By the way, if you could also send me those prices for these items, that would be great. Hold on. Let me open this up. Boom. I'm going to save this and we'll put this on the screen because we got room for it on here.
Yes, we do.
Yep, there we go. And then can you get me the prices? Boom. 1 second.
By the way, I just want to say good morning to everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, I'm so happy to be here. I've been waiting for this moment.
No, we've been waiting for it. I'm telling you.
Maybe me more than you.
Yeah, maybe. But it's great when you're here. You got great energy when you come into the show. Everybody loves it. It's so much fun. And then we get to have some fun, talk about all this stuff. You know,
Of
so
course.
I'm a big fan of it.
Oh, yes. I'm full of energy every single day, too. I'll tell you that.
Well, I mean, how many flu shots are you doing a day?
Oh, man. Flu shots, too many to count. I know we have some other vaccines that we can administer as well, but those require a prescription. But as of recent, I did like 10 prescriptions of vaccines in the past 2 days or so, I'd say.
Oh, my gosh.
That's quite a lot.
That is quite a lot.
Yeah.
All right, so let's take a look here at what else we got going on. I'm getting your flu shot part all squared away on the screen, so that's going to be pretty neat. But now I just need to move some of these other little items around the screen so it looks even cooler for folks when they're watching you. All right, so what else do we got, Brian? This is your day. This is
my morning.
Brian Camacho Day at the ballpark.
Well, some new items that we also have. I know this is new. We used to carry a MRE protein shake like these.
Oh, I really like those things.
But this is brand new. It's Twinkies, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is like the brand Hostess, but it's like cupcake flavor. So here, let me pull it up real quick. I can't reach it, but look at that.
Oh yeah, no kidding. When did they change their packaging and everything?
Yeah, so I know we have like chocolate, vanilla, cookies and cream, but those are brand new.
MRE, these are Hostess cupcakes flavors. Oh, the inner fat kid is happy. So 0 sugar, lactose free, so you don't have to worry about getting it. All right. By the way, we did get the prices. The liquid IV box, and check it. This is such a specific price: $16.65. Pretty sweet deal. And the chips are $3.50 for those premium protein chips out there too. Wow, this is cool. So tell me more about this one real quick.
Oh man,
I'll get you on the big screen.
All right. So for me personally, I love my proteins, whether it's protein shake, protein drinks, or even like stuff like these. And then if I had to like rank it out of my top 5, maybe this is like my top 2 at the moment. The brand in general, MRE. It's a lot of protein. You can drink the whole bottle if you like, or save some, maybe like halfway throughout the day. And then if you drink like half a bottle, it's like 20 grams of protein, which is still pretty good. Sometimes, for me, I like to get as much as I need, like my macros and all when you're working out, right?
Uh-huh.
So usually I low-key buy some of these after a workout session, or like I buy it before I head to the gym, and when I'm done, I just drink it on the way home. It's pretty good. It makes me full.
It looks good. Like, I know. In fact, you know what's so weird? There's more calories in that than those chips. You never get that. Chips usually have all those crazy calories, right?
Right.
So that also talks about that. Yeah. And Tobot's like, lactose free, baby.
That is right. So try it out. I'm telling you, it's pretty good.
And do you know offhand the price on these things?
Not right now.
It's okay. We're going to get them all.
We're going to get them
Keep
all.
it coming. I've got an open
we
line.
have the choices.
Yes. But those things are good. By the way, the prices for these things are really good. In fact, you know how people talk about getting stuff at the troop store and all that stuff because you can get a discount, whatever. Mm-hmm. But the price at PHI for these things is cheaper than even at the troop store.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, like, vets, if you're listening, like, literally, you can go and pick these up at PHI and get a way better deal.
You know where to come to now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was like $1 difference. Like, you guys were cheaper than what they were selling it for by like $1. It was such a way better deal. So MRE, and this one in particular, the Hostess cupcakes, lactose free, whole food protein, and somewhere on here it's going to talk 40 grams. You know, where they say, do you know how much you're supposed to get per day?
It's like 1 gram of protein per pound or something like that.
Yes, that's it. So and it's hard to find that much protein in your day, right? So 40 grams right here. So for me, I need a bunch of these bottles, but all the stuff that you're eating during the day, you're trying to get a gram of protein per pound that you are per day, and that's it. Norman Vet says that's a good amount of protein. What's the sugar content? 0. There's 0 sugar on it. It says it right on there. 0 sugar. So the whole bottle is 220 calories. There's 0 sugar and 40 grams of protein. It's a 14-ounce bottle. And it's made by Redcon 1. So, but they have really good pre-workout stuff too, by the way.
Oh yeah. And if you are far from Dandan, remember we have PHI Garapan, PHI Kagman. And speaking about Kagman, we are with Jolton Kagman now, so we're not at our other location anymore. So it's a little bit closer to the gas station if you need gas.
Yes, and if you're not from Kagman, like maybe you're Papago or Capitol Hill, you don't have to go all the way down into the village too, right? I mean, plus while you're in Jolton, there's plenty of stuff to do while you're in there. You can pick up everything else you need.
And if you wait for prescriptions, you might go shopping for food. Who knows?
Man, I haven't been over there since you guys opened. So where are you when you walk into the store?
Okay, so when you walk in Jolton, we're literally on the left side.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have a sign that says PHI Pharmacy. Like we had this like whole space to ourselves, and then you can't miss it at all. It's like you look and then you see it right there.
Did that used to be like an office space, like the store manager or something?
No, if I remember, there used to be like just an extended aisle section for some items.
Okay.
Yeah, and then they moved some of it for us. So thank you so much, Jolton, for the space.
All right, we got to go check it out. I will go down there. So, by the way, Saipan then he says, not going to lie, the promo flyer doesn't look like a flu shot poster. It looks like Brian's doing tattoos. And you know what?
It may look like it, but I guarantee you it's a flu shot.
PHI, flu shots and tattoos. They will give you a tattoo of a flu shot if you want it with Brian.
Oh,
right
yeah.
here.
Like I said, you know where to find me. You can't miss me because I'm wearing the same shirt.
That's so awesome. That's awesome. All right,
yeah.
You still got more stuff in that box. This is like Christmas.
Oh yeah.
No, this is like you just went to the States and you're coming back and handing out the gifts to everybody. It's like Pasalubong.
Oh yeah. So let's get all like the
holy cow,
the supplement stuff out the way first here. So.
Whoa.
Yeah, quite a lot.
All right, let's start. You start wherever you want to go.
All right. So we're already on the topic of like these snacks and all. So. I want to bring up our other options of protein because every day I'm always getting asked these questions like, oh, which is good? What do you recommend? Which is the best, you know? So these are two of our options here. We have like the legendary proteins and this brand called Redefined. So as you can see here in the packaging, wrong side. Yeah. It's kind of like a Cinnabon if you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can microwave it if you'd like, or we can do it in the pharmacy too.
Oh, you guys microwave them for people at the pharmacy?
Oh yeah, we usually offer it to customers who would like to, and then we'll just open it up and heat it up.
That's awesome.
Better, better when it's heated up.
That is not a service that you're getting at a pharmacy, but you can get it at PHI.
A pharmacy you can trust, so stop by. Once again, I mean, this one is like a milk chocolate flavor. It's 20 gram of proteins, 210 calories here.
Wow.
So only less than a gram of sugar, but no added sugar. So that's a plus at least.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you tried these before?
No, not this one. This is milk chocolate flavored. It looks like a donut. Oh, no, Cinnabon. Like you were talking about. You could see it when you look into the... You're not going to be able to see it super clear unless I go on the screen. But it is the Legendary Foods milk chocolate flavored protein sweet roll. Gluten-free, there you go. Less than 1 gram of sugar, so no added sugar. And it's 20 grams of protein. And overall, 210 calories. But this one's, it's incredible. And also a lot of fiber. Wow, 8 grams of fiber in here.
Quite a lot. Right?
This is awesome.
Man.
This other one, though, this one's screaming my name. Oatmeal protein pie. It's a chocolate and peanut butter. The brand is Redefined Foods. And it's got the Skippy peanut butter. Quick question. We're going to find out if we're going to be able to be friends, Brian, on this question.
Oh, God. What's he going to tell me?
It's about peanut butter. Creamy or chunky?
Oh, man. I'm more into a creamy peanut butter type person. You're quite the opposite, aren't you?
We're still friends. Yeah, I am totally a crunchy peanut butter guy.
Oh, man.
Creamy. You know what? Creamy peanut butter, that's for the terrorists. The terrorists win if you just get creamy. You need crunchy, chunky peanut butter. It's okay. But this one looks good.
We're still friends, though.
We're still friends. We're still friends. I know you're a good guy.
Oh, yeah.
So this one, I'm trying to get in there. This one's got more calories. Is that 320? Ooh, 320 versus this other one, which is 210. But you got protein in here and peanut butter, that extra calories.
Oh, yeah.
So this one's got 15 grams of protein, 10 grams of fiber. It's taking the fiber off the charts. So you're getting all kinds of goodness out of this one.
Mm-hmm.
And chocolate with Skippy peanut butter, this is going to be good. And oatmeal. I mean, this one's going to be amazing.
Oh, that's really good.
Oh, well, I'm
Very
a big
good.
fan of all this good stuff. By the way, the pastry protein, that's $4.50. All right, awesome. All right, what else do we got going on? You got all this other great stuff.
Yes, and then for all of our gym nerds like myself, this is brand new. If you don't mind showing it to the camera, because I can't really reach it.
You look great. Your people can totally see it when you're doing it. Yeah.
Closer. It's a lot closer.
Yeah.
So this is Nitro Surge pre-workout here. It's a sour blue raspberry, 30 servings in here. And then for people who take pre-workout like me, this is brand new for me. I tried it once. I haven't tried everything yet, but it really kicks in really fast. So give me a lot of energy after work hours when I'm going to the gym.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
So do you get that face tingle with all that stuff?
Oh, yes.
So I heard that's the beta alanine in there. I don't know all the.
That does have it, yes.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
It was Coach Derek over at Laddie Built. The first time I tried pre-workout, and I was going in there to meet with him about something.
Right.
And I'm like, dude, I just had pre-workout for the first time. My face is all tingling. He's like, dude, that's a beta alanine. That's so funny that it's your first time. I'm like, it is. Totally is. Mm-hmm. This Nitro pre-workout, wow, that's great. So I just got the price. It's $33.75. And that's like $1 per serving. That's awesome.
Oh, yes.
It's like a little bit more, like $1.10 or something like that. Like, that is a smoking deal. $1.105 or something like that.
It's a good value, I'd say. So you know where to find us, of course.
Yeah,
right?
Got to try. And it's a good flavor. Sour blue raspberry. And really, when you're dealing with these things, the flavor shouldn't really be the thing. It's more about the product. But you guys got good flavors for this stuff, too.
Oh, yeah.
Nitro Surge. And now this is the exciting part. This is something you hear every gym they're talking about this.
Every single day, I swear. Like, we have like different options too. It's not just these kinds, but it's creatine monohydrate. We have capsules and powders, and then we even have bigger options like for more servings. But this is the one that I bought here to show. So I know everybody wants the creatine fix here. For me, I have both at home, but I use more of the capsules.
Really? So
Yeah.
what makes you choose the capsules versus mixing it in with something?
Because at least for the capsules, you can take it 2 times a day, right? So
Mhm.
like I take mine in the morning and then before I go to bed. Only on the weekends, when at least when I'm off, if I go to the gym, I take this with my pre-workout, so that way it blends in.
Oh,
and then I
wow.
get my creatine fix while getting a workout done.
No kidding.
Yeah. So
You know,
I'm kind of like that.
I've never tried a creatine capsule. I've always had it with like one of the drinks or something like
I
that.
see.
Yeah.
It's a little big size for a capsule. It's kind of hard to get everything at once, but it's good.
All right. Well, hopefully they're orally taken. So the creatine capsules, you can get them. There's a 300 count, and they're for $55.95.
Which is this one.
Yep, that's a great deal. And 300 of them. How many are you taking at a time?
Oh man, so I take it 2 times a day, 6 in a day at least.
So you take 3 with each?
Yes, so 3 in the morning and 3 at night.
Okay, so there you go. And so that's going to take you a good long time. And then the creatine powder, 60 servings. So that's like 2 months worth. Or do you got to take it? Is it once a day?
Once a day, but you know, for some people, they like to do loading phase, which is like they take more than
At the
5
beginning,
grams a day. Yeah. For me, when I take the powder, just 1 scoop a day, so it's gonna last quite a while, 2 months.
Nice. And that's for $50. Well, $49.99. And the important thing to know about it is that, like you said, like a loading phase and then having it as like a steady stream of all this other stuff. And what's cool about creatine is that it's like the most researched supplement of all the supplements. So when you're wondering like, is it good? Is it not good? Whatever. That thing has been researched so much that people got that down. Like they know what's going on in the world of creatine. It's great that you guys got it.
Oh yeah, we always carry these in stock because I know a lot of people are always looking and asking for them. Do you take creatine?
Okay, I'm not taking it now. When I was really seriously working out all the time, and I was building toward like one of those competition things, like the transformation challenge, totally taking creatine, and I put it in I put it in my protein drinks all the time.
Nice.
So it was easy for me to consume it,
Right.
and I would have all the other stuff. And I don't know, but I like the idea of the capsules though.
Oh yeah, for me, I have both at home. The only problem with the powder, you really have to like shake it really hard so the powder can dissolve completely.
That's true.
That's the only downside about it, at least.
That's like if you got like I got my shaker bottle with me, but you know what I don't have in there? That little shaker ball.
Yeah.
By the way, if I need to just buy those shaker balls, I have no idea. Like we have a shaker ball gnome in the house that just steals these things. It's like that extra sock that you lose in the dryer all the time.
Right.
Something's doing that. So I can't get them to shake it up. I would be hurting with creatine if I didn't have the shaker bottle or the shaker ball inside with all that.
Speaking of shaker bottles, you know we sell them too, right?
No, really?
Yeah, we do.
That's great. So you have everything that you need.
Everything that we need.
I love it.
PHI Pharmacy.
I don't know. Do you have a bunch of different kind of shaker bottles? Do you have all the prices in your head?
I haven't really checked into it, but I know we have like a whole row at Dandan because I'm there usually the whole week, full of shaker bottles. So I think it goes back by 2 columns if I'm not mistaken. So we have quite a lot. So
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Now, what people are asking for, they're saying, Brian, if we come down to PHI to buy any of these products, can we take a picture with you?
Take a picture of me anytime. I'm generally open.
There you go.
Just pull me to the side, please, and then take a picture.
They're going to get back there. Show me the pills. Show me the pills. Anyway,
Yes.
these are some great products, and they're all available at PHI Pharmacy. And these are at all of your stores.
Yes.
So we got some great Body Tech Creatine, Nitro Surge is the pre-workout that you've got. And you've got other stuff there, too. You didn't bring the whole store with you.
I would if I could.
Yeah.
But then I have to bring you all the way to Dandan.
We might have to go up
We
there.
might have to.
You guys redid it, like all the shelves and everything?
Oh yeah. So towards the end of the year, we did a lot of arrangements down at our main branch, which is Dandan. So it's a lot more accessible. You know, you could see everybody through the shelf because that's the mall, right?
They used to be so tall, right?
Oh,
so
yeah.
now you got a clear view of the whole store. It's really nice.
Spacious as well, so it's a lot of room. You can look around, walk around, so check it out. Pretty nice.
Nenny says, I thought you were going to ask for his employee discount. No. Hey, this is great. Yes, Tobot says he's a terrorist. He said, so I'm a terrorist. I love peanut butter and my ice cream cereal. And oh, no. And he said, but I'm asking for a picture with him. He's so wholesome. Oh, look at that.
That's who I am. Thank you for that. You made my day too.
See, this is the guy that you can meet when you go to PHI Pharmacy.
Oh, yeah.
Are you always at Dan or are you at the other stores too?
I'm usually rotating between Dandan and Garapan. But if I'm not there at both stores, then I'm off.
How about, no kidding, because you're working all the time.
Oh, yeah.
How long you been with PHI?
I've been there for 4 years, almost 5 actually. I
Okay.
started on May 2021, so in a couple months, it'll be my 5th anniversary there. I'm actually really grateful to be in this company. Like, it gave me so many opportunities, so thank you.
Oh, it is a great company. And you get, what I like about PHI is all the people there. Like, you guys work with some really great folks.
Yes. As an employee myself, I agree too,
Oh, you are one of the great ones. Yeah, but that's part of it. Like, and you're like such a, I know you're at all the different locations, but
Right.
you guys get to know the people in your community, the people who roll in.
Oh, yes.
And it's like regular stuff. You know, like, hey, I know what you need. Here you go. I got you squared away.
Yeah, and it kind of surprised me too because, like, whenever I'm out and about, I see some of our customers, our patients, they're like, "Hey, how are you?" I didn't expect to build that relationship with people outside. I thought it would just be like, at first when I started, at least, I thought it would be like just a work thing only. Like, "Hey, how are you?" But once I've been here a lot longer, I see like these people. Our patients, customers, whenever we do like outreach stuff, they really appreciate what we do. So give me a bigger reason to work. There's not a day I don't look forward to not working. I can tell you that. Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, I'm stoked. I definitely look forward to you coming in here, and hopefully, like, I don't know when we schedule it, but we got to schedule so that you guys can come back again soon.
Let me know. I'll tell you this. Anytime is fine with me.
It's only the time when they can live without you at the store for a short while, for a moment. And so when you come back, we'll share some more of the products and the stuff that you got. But right now, again, we'll give everybody the reminder about the flu shot promo. It's on the screen, and that is not Brian giving a tattoo. That's the good thing. But it's at a PHI Pharmacy in Dandan. That's where you can go and get it. It's free. If you've got insurance, your insurance will cover it. But if you don't have insurance, it's free for you. And if you have Medicaid, it's free for you also. But it's only at Dandan because that's where they've got all of it. They're available while supplies last. This is not going to be all year round. This is what they've got going on for you right now, where you can get your flu shot at Dandan. Are you at Dandan today?
I am at Dandan.
There you go. You can get your flu shot. You can get your tattoo. You can get your photo with Brian.
You can even have a chat with me.
Yeah, there you go. He's got all the services available. This is great. Any shout outs to anyone?
Shout out to the viewers, first of all. I know we were talking about it before we went on the air together, so I just want to say thank you. I see a lot of chatters who really like me, apparently, so yeah, this is not the last time, okay? I think this is the second out of the millionth time, maybe. So I'll tell you that. Shout out to PHI Pharmacy, too. Shout out Josh for bringing me here today, So, dang, I would like shout out everybody if I could.
Go for it.
Okay.
We're here for it.
Yeah. Shout out to everyone, man.
There you go.
Pretty much it.
Hey, where'd you go to school out here?
Where do I go to school? Take a guess.
NMC.
No.
MHS.
I went to Cagman.
Cagman.
AYU.
Oh, AYU.
Class of 2018.
No way.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And do you have a favorite teacher from over there?
Oh man, I don't want to say right now because the others would be jealous. But I do love everybody from KHS.
Nice. KHS. Ben Jones is over there now.
Oh yes.
And man, so great school, great folks. I love it. And all those schools pretty close together, pretty tightly knit. Wait,
yeah.
You said you're only in Garapan and Dan. You're from the area of Cagman, and you don't even work at Cagman?
Time will tell. Time will tell.
All right, cool. All right, Brian, thanks so much for coming in and spending some time with us today.
Thank you again.
Awesome. Hey, folks, we will be back. We are going to take a little bit of a break. I love it. He says he does give Cagman vibes. I don't know what Cagman vibes are, but that's legit. I love it. All right, I said, and let Brian know we are creamy peanut butter fans here on Facebook viewers too.
Thank you for that.
That's awesome.
Yes.
All right, guys, we're going to be back. We're going to take a real quick break. We'll see you with more right after this.
Shiny smiles all around, where happiness is found. It's the little things that make it true. Shiny smiles start with
They're friends and neighbors, sons, fathers. They're little league coaches and veterans. They're people who love this country. These are Immigration and Customs Enforcement officers. They are removing violent criminals from our streets and neighborhoods. It's dangerous and difficult work. But ICE has one mission: to make America a safer place to live. And that's what they're doing. This is law enforcement. This is ICE.
Say something and stay anonymous. Call Crime Stoppers at 234-7272 or submit a tip online at nmicrimestoppers.com. No names, no caller ID, no recordings, just your info. And if your tip leads to an arrest, you could earn up to $1,000 in cash. Your tips have helped take hundreds of criminals off the streets in the NMI. It works because of you. Crime Stoppers, we want your information, not your name. PHI is your local pharmacy serving customers in Cagman, Garapan, and Dandan since 1996. Shop PHI Pharmacy for all your prescriptions, and we even offer a large line of multivitamin supplements. Our Dandan location is open weekdays from 8 to 6 and 8 to 4 on weekends. Or visit our Garapan and Cagman locations weekdays from 8 to 6 and 8 to 1 on Saturdays. Check us out online at phipharmacy.com or follow us on Facebook. PHI is a locally owned independent community Health Mart pharmacy. Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
AP News, I'm Ben Thomas. The Iran war expanded farther today, a U.S. submarine sinking an Iranian warship in the Indian Ocean, while U.S. and Israeli forces intensified their bombardment of Iran's security forces. President Trump offered this assessment.
Missiles are being wiped out rapidly. Their launchers are being wiped out. They're attacking their neighbors. They're attacking their, in some cases, allies, or not so long ago allies. And, you know, it's really a nation that was out of control, and they would have used it on us if we let them, if we waited any longer.
Meanwhile, Israel's warned residents of southern Lebanon to evacuate as airstrikes around Beirut intensify and Hezbollah reports more attacks. Malak Harb has more from Beirut.
The Israeli military has ordered the evacuation of dozens of villages and towns, calling residents to move north of the Litani River. This announcement comes as Israeli strikes continued over Lebanon, of which one hit a hotel in a quiet Beirut suburb. The Hezbollah militant group, for the first time since this latest conflict between the two sides, said that it launched a precision-guided missile into Israel. The conflict in Lebanon has rapidly escalated since Hezbollah fired rockets into Israel after U.S. and Israeli strikes over Iran killed Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei, the group's key patron. Tens of thousands in this tiny country have been displaced, and the Israeli military is not ruling out a ground invasion into southern Lebanon. The Lebanese government has condemned Hezbollah strikes into Israel that sparked this latest conflict and are scrambling for de-escalation.
Congress's first vote on the conflict's drawing near, with senators debating a war powers resolution this afternoon. The House also to take up a similar bill later this week. And on Wall Street, stocks rebounded as oil prices settled. The Dow rose 238 points, about 0.5%. The S&P gained 0.8%, while the Nasdaq climbed 1.3%. This is AP News. Lisa Dwyer on Sergeant Declan Cody, one of 6 U.S. soldiers killed in the Iran war.
Andrew Cody says he spoke with his son Declan on Saturday when he called to say that he was okay.
I've been over here for 6 months, and I work 12-plus hour days. I work 6 to 7 days a week. And he goes, I love it.
Declan was studying cybersecurity at Drake University and could have stayed in ROTC, but...
He was adamant, like, I'm going to go with my unit.
But then...
And the doorbell rang at 8 p.m.
I still don't fully think it's real. I didn't think it was real when they told us.
Declan's sister, Kira...
I can't help but think just he was my little brother, and he was probably really scared, even if he didn't want people to know.
Declan was just about 2 months away from his 21st birthday.
He was just like the best little brother you could have.
I'm Lisa Dwyer.
There's more news at apnews.com. I'm Ben Thomas. Thanks for listening.
Are you or someone you know living with a mental illness? Have you experienced abuse or neglect, denial of services, or discrimination because of a mental illness or disability? You have rights. NM-Posse is the Northern Marianas Protection and Advocacy Systems Incorporated, and we're here for you. Individuals diagnosed with mental illness have human, civil, and legal rights under federal and local law. No one should be mistreated, denied services, or discriminated against because of a disability. NM-Posse's PIME program provides protection and advocacy for individuals with mental illness and provides information about your rights, advocacy and assistance for eligible individuals, and support in cases involving abuse, neglect, or discrimination. Services are confidential and provided at no cost to eligible individuals. To learn more, call NM-Posse today at 670-235-7273 or 7274, or email gborja@nmposse.org.
Waves crash hard, the shore don't break. Roots go deep, no storm can take. This land of ours where hearts ignite. Saipan stands holding tight. Tinian whispers, winds that heal. Roar rises, forged in steel. Island strong, we carry on. Through the dark, we find the door. Hold the line, we sing a song.
Pretty good.
Island strong.
All right, well, we're about to wrap up the show here today. We had a great one with you. Just to give you a heads up, we've got a press conference at MVA this morning at 11. So if you like live broadcasts, we got it for you. We're going to hear a lot about what's going on with those Korean flights that everybody's been talking about. Look you're getting covered up over there by that little promo.
There we go.
People are going to see half as cool as you are.
I'm pretty sure they want to see the full face, too.
They want it. That's got to give the people what they want.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to be over at NBA at 11 o'clock to bring you that press conference so we can find out what's going on with those Korean flights. People really want to know what's happening. Are we still going to have those flights? What's up with T-Way and Jeju? If we lose those, we're going to be up a certain kind of creek without a paddle. But that's what we got for you. Great stuff today, my man.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for being on. In fact, this guy, we're going to take a photo afterwards. It'll be our screenshot for the thumbnail for the video on the YouTube. Hey, if you guys haven't already, please follow us here on Facebook, subscribe to us on YouTube, and follow us over there on Instagram as well. And please drop a comment, drop a like, drop anything, one of those reactions, because that helps us out. It's almost like a donation to the page every time you end up doing that. Really appreciate it. If you've got stuff you want to talk about, let us know. Send us info and check out nminewsservice.com so you can see all the stories, the things that are making news in the Marianas. We put it there. It's way more in depth than what we're putting on the social media channels because there's way more space for it too. All right. And that's what we got. Anything before we go?
Yeah, once again, thank you to the viewers for tuning in this morning. Thank you guys for making me feel comfortable here. I mean, I already am anyways, but you know me, it feels even better when people like it. So, once again, you know where to find me. At least for today, I'll be at Dan PHI Pharmacy. So stop by, get your flu shot, take a picture, hang out with me or my other coworkers. So stop by.
Awesome. Well, you heard it. That's him, the man, the myth, the legend. Yes. We'll be back, guys. Have a great day. Take care, and we will see you guys soon. We'll see you at 11 o'clock. Take care.